Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for joining me with our mini quilt sew along. I'm sure by now you've probably gotten all of your pieces basted. I actually still need a few more diamonds to be done, but I do have all my red hexies, my center flowers, my black hexies, and I just need a few more diamonds. What I think we should work on today is putting our flower pieces together. And here's how you go about doing that. You're going to take your center and one of the petals, and you're just going to line those up with your hands. It's usually pretty easy, especially when it's the first two. You want to go between the paper and the fabric through the corner. Make a few anchor stitches since this is the beginning. And I know people ask me, why do I knot at the beginning and end of each hexagon? Because unfortunately, sometimes I make a mistake and I don't want everything that I've just sewn to have to come out when I cut something. So if I do it at the beginning or the end, if I have to remove it, I only cut through one side. So here I am. I like the whip stitch. I know a lot of people like flat back, and that's perfectly fine. These are 1-inch sides, so I should be able to do this in about 16 stitches. And I like to go around the outside of the center with the petals and then go between the petals to attach them. And I'll show you what method I use on that as well. I'm sure you've all picked out some really pretty fabrics, and I do have a Facebook page, and I am posting this sew along on the Facebook page as well, and there you can share your progress if you would like. It's called Learn to English Paper Piece, and I will have a link to that page in the comments. Okay, so there you can see I've sewn one side, and then what I would do next is line this up and then sew the next side until I get all the way around. And then you're going to have all these loose petals. So what I do at that point is I go from one petal, and then I do a basting stitch across underneath, and then I do the next petal. So what you're going to want to do is put together 4 of your red flowers. So I've already gone down this side. I've done a really big basting stitch through here, and then I just need to anchor this side. Of course it's going to knot because I'm on video. A lot of times these knots are just the fabric getting twisted, and you can gently tug the knot out. So let me anchor this here. Yep. And then I'll just do a stitch down this side. Remember, you need 4 red flowers with coordinating centers. I'm so excited to do this mini quilt. I'm actually going to end up with 2, so I might use them as place settings. I think that would be really cute. So here you are. I'll get down to the end. My hexies are 1 inch, but remember, you can do absolutely any size you want. It's just going to make your mini quilt a little bit bigger. Okay, so let me tie one more knot here at the end because I'm actually going to cut after this side. So I always like to put it back through the fabric so that it ends between the paper and the fabric, and that's where I cut. Okay, so once you get 4 of these cute little red flowers, you're going to connect one flower to the next by a side, one flower to the next by a side. And let me show you here on my illustration. Here's one flower by a side, one flower by a side. Next step, we'll put these little diamonds and black spacers in between. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe so that you don't miss the future videos. I love to hear all of your questions and comments. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Happy sewing!